As a cult survivor, I have to navigate so many triggers of the cult torture and the rape and the child prostitution, the child pornography every single day, especially if I'm going out in the world or if I turned on the news. But even like walking on the trail, like just like take a 5 minute segment from the other day. There was someone that came running up behind me that triggers like attackers. And there was a German Shepherd dog that cults used, for me, used German Shepherd dogs to chase and attack and kill some kids. There was, as I started to go back into the city area away from the trail, a man standing in a shadowed nook, triggering of a predator. A white paneled van, completely white paneled, no windows except at the front. That's the kind of van that cult used to take me and other kids when they were kidnapping us and taking us to people to hold, like over days or a week or so for a kidnapper experience, like where they would rent us out, or just sometimes to take us to certain cult events. There were sirens, and sirens were used in the programming, the mind control, and associated with certain actions. There is the red traffic light, where red lights were used. That is just a tiny segment of maybe 5-10 minutes out of my day, trigger after trigger after trigger. And lots of them, I'm just like, I can deal with, I can deal with. But on a more vulnerable day or where I'm already triggered, they would pile up and they would feel too much. And some of them can still be too high of a trigger. But we navigate them, right? We get through them. I know what they go down to almost always. And at least for me, that helps to know what exact trauma it goes down to. But I'm navigating triggers every single day. And then there's just interacting with other people. There might be things that they're wearing that are like what my cult abusers wore, even just the colors, like all black or all red or all white, or a combination of those. There is certain body language that was used by cult as specific cues for programming. There are nursery rhymes that were used. There are children's songs that were used. There are Christian holiday songs that were used and regular Christian songs. Like there's so much that we face every single day, but we get through it. I think sometimes people think as cult survivors we are so vulnerable, and we have a lot of trauma, but we face it and we deal with it. But it can add up. So for me, it helps to try and work through, especially the biggest triggers, and slowly remind everyone inside, like we are safe still, nothing bad's going to happen. Or if programming is set off, like we don't need to listen to that. Those are old cult messages. But some days it can be hard, and yet we're strong and we're healing.